Japan. This has been our home for over 20 years. I came here in 1998, and I'm still here. Hi. So I'm starting this live stream by asking the question, why are we still here after 20 years? And to help me out with this is this guy sitting like a cool, tall drink of leather jacketness. Peter Von Gom, how do you do?
When you're a jet.
Nice. So, we're still here.
We haven't left. We
left.
decided we love this area so much we decided to get our own apartments.
That's right.
Along the Obasan Harajuku.
Right. Well, that's right. We're back here in Sugamo. This is where long life is important here. People live a very long life. I got to the last now. So we're gonna answer your question on why we're still here, because in a way I'm not really sure myself why we're here after so long. It's been I didn't expect to be in Japan for 20 years. I kind of expected to be here for one, because my intention was, when I came here to teach English, to make enough money through. Make sure the sound's not on, or else it echoes.
Yep.
He's watching the stream at the same time. This is live, by the way.
Yeah.
So if the quality of the video is not good, we're at the mercy of technology. So it might go Minecraft on us if we don't get a good signal.
I like the Japanese term for live streaming.
It's just easy. It rolls off the tongue.
Live haishin?
No. Nama.
I didn't know that Easter was celebrated here at all, and they have Easter drinks. I think it's starting to get bigger here. Yeah. I've never seen Easter, which is a religious holiday, right? It's coming on March 15th, these cute drinks at the Tully, so
Nice.
interesting. So, I didn't expect to be here this long, did you?
Today in Obasan Harajuku?
No, in Japan.
Yeah, I'm starving, man. You told me you were going to feed me. And we've been here a couple hours.
Wrong show for that. Why are you still here after 20 years? Did you think you'd be here this long? Is the question.
Well, I mean, when I first got here,
You planned to be here until.
yeah, well, I didn't plan to be as long as I've been here, but after I got here, I found it to be a remarkable place that was very easy to live in.
Yeah.
And I knew within, just a
Minutes?
handful of days, seriously.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So you knew. Hold on a second. Stop right there. Don't go anywhere. Peter's got pink all around him. I just wanted to stop and show. So you knew right away.
I knew.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna live here forever.
Oh, no. You're putting words in my mouth.
Am I though?
I'd rather you put food in my mouth, so let's go.
All right.
We can talk about this. as
I
we're
didn't know.
chomping
In
down
fact,
on
I didn't expect to stay here this long. I came to Japan out of I don't even know why I was here. I came here to teach English, to save money, to backpack more.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to do that 4 times. I quit, took the bonus money, and I traveled and backpacked around the world. I ran out of money. I came back to teach.
Oh,
Or
each time you took a different teaching job.
No, it was the same company. I did a pretty good job, and they said you can come back anytime that you want to. And I took them up on the offer. So each time I would move to a different city in Japan. I moved 16 times when I was working this job, and I would finish the contract, take the bonus
Sure you
money.
weren't running from the police?
I'm pretty sure. But I would travel. This is a true story. I traveled to over 70 countries between 1998 and 2004.
Wow.
I blew all that money, and I had a pretty good life at that time, but it wasn't a long-term plan. And it was after I hitchhiked Japan in 2003 that I wanted to stay here long term, and I started my company in 2005, and since then I'm still here. But I wasn't sold on Japan as being where I would live my life. I mean, you were.
Yeah, I really was. Some people I've mentioned before that my father lived in Japan.
Oh.
He loved Japan, and he loved everything about Japan. And I think that influenced my initial decision. Growing up, he was always talking about Japan. He maintained Japanese friends here in Tokyo that I met when I first came here over many years.
He was a pretty cool operator. I've seen the pictures of.
Yep,
Hey,
George.
George Von Gom.
George Von Gom. Yeah, he was a
GVG.
slick character.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think when I initially came here, I had no plans to be a lifer.
Is that the term? I'm not going anywhere. We're lifers? Is that what?
Well, I have no plans to leave. Let's just put it that way. So,
Okay.
But yeah, it was a very, very quick decision. Once I got here, I was like, I'm liking this place. It's a huge city, and the reasons for staying, we can get into that as we eat. Please, I'm hungry, man.
I kind of know why you have to stay.
What?
Well, you have a house here. You have a family. You have. No.
Those are just small incidentals.
Don't say that. Like if I had a family here, that would be very definitive. I'm not going anywhere.
Of course.
But I don't, and I've been a bachelor for 20 years. What?
This place is good.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a lot of great stuff here. Fish, tonkatsu, some other like ebi fry.
Tōkyō-to Shoku.
Yeah, it's
Shokudo.
It's all great.
Tōkyō-to Shokudo. Looks good. Fried
It's
food.
good.
Look
It's
at that
good.
fried
There's
fish.
another one up the road. It's a chain.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I see Japan. It's almost like a Swiss Army knife of life's necessities.
Well, it's easy for a voice artist to say that because your job is like a Swiss Army knife of voices, right? It's.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's like, they offer great food,
it's true.
personal security,
That's true.
kind people.
That's pretty true. Yeah.
Well, they are.
Well, some people aren't that kind.
Well,
Okay, you know what? Generally speaking, very kind.
very kind.
Very kind.
I haven't run into too many unkind people here.
There's a guy the other day. He wasn't so nice to me, but that's a different story.
All right, we'll get into that later. But, what else do you need out of life? A great income earning potential here. And
true.
many people have found a unique niche here.
Well, I didn't expect the channel to this channel and the Only Japan Good. I didn't expect it to be so. You don't start off a channel going, yeah, this thing's gonna have a big following. What is that? We always find interesting stuff. You never know what's gonna happen on a live stream.
Look at all these. Show them the board here.
Okay, yeah.
These are all famous people on TV.
Oh yeah, these are all the celebrities. I
And
know a
they've
lot
obviously,
of them.
what a lot of the restaurants do is they put a board out front that show pictures of the people who have eaten at their restaurant.
Oh, that's the guy from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He was the Regis Philbin of Japan.
Okay. And this guy's got the worst toupee known to mankind.
Oh, you met him?
No, but I see him on TV
I
and
don't
it's
make
so obvious.
fun of these people. This guy's the biggest eater. I've seen. I don't remember his name. This is Matsuko Deluxe.
Yep. So.
Yeah, I don't know Matsuko Deluxe. I don't know a lot of the famous people. But it's a pretty good restaurant. So
It's probably a good establishment. And this is interesting.
yeah,
It's,
1,400 yen for a tempura teishoku.
Does that fit your
1,450
budget?
yen. That does. Maybe not today. Yeah, this is a nice
And
restaurant.
beer. We also talked about having a beer today because it's
That'd
on
be
a
nice.
motorcycle. We're both.
That would be nice.
Free.
No scooter.
I'm on
Scooter or
bicycle.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
A scooter's not a motorcycle. It's different, right?
It's different. It's different. Bikers would get upset if you called it.
I think though it is the food that one of the reasons why I'm happy to stay. I think is also it's not just the job and the security. It's also the food. It's just so much. I don't think it's better than the United States, but I think it's really darn good. I don't know. It's hard to compare because there are days where I just craving a good pizza, but you can get that here now.
With corn and mayonnaise on it.
Yeah, the Japanese pizza's a little bit unusual, but when we came.
Squid. When's the last time you had squid on your pizza?
Squid pizza doesn't, yeah. But when we first came here 20 years ago, the options for Western food was seriously limited, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of stuff was limited. When I first got here.
This is 1998. You were 96,
99,
right? 99.
99, yeah.
99, 98, yeah.
Right. When I first got here, and I'm not making this up, I struggled to find an ATM to get cash out.
Yes!
1999.
It gets even worse, though. Okay, keep going.
So So finally, somebody told me, oh, there's one in I think it was the Seibu department store in Shinjuku. So I had to go into Seibu department store, like whatever floor it was, and there was one ATM, and I could get cash out of there. Come on.
I can
That's
afford that
crazy.
actually.
Yeah.
With the coinage I gave you. One for 150.
The okonomiyaki?
Yeah. No? Didn't we have that last time?
Yeah, and it's just like a pancake with.
Okay,
yeah.
I will skip it. When I came here,
I love pancakes, but
yeah, there was the one ATM that would take foreign cards, right? It was
Yeah.
really hard. It was even worse than that. I had a Japanese bank account in 1998, and I think it takes 2 months before you get your first paycheck, right? They pay once in
right.
Japan. You get paid once a month, usually on the 25th of the month, and you have to work 2 months, and then it registers, and then you get your first paycheck. It's weird like that. So I was pretty poor the first couple of months I moved to Japan. But it gets worse than that because during the holiday seasons back then, nothing was 24 hours, remember? The ATMs and the banks closed for a week. The ATM and the bank was closed for a week. And I remember running for the first holiday I was in Japan. I ran to the ATM to try to get out cash because if I didn't get out cash before they shut the gate,
you're starving for a week.
Yeah, you couldn't get cash out. But the whole country knew this, so everyone was prepared for the bank closing for 1 week.
Right.
Nowadays, there's ATMs everywhere, including in the convenience stores. But back in 98, 99, there's like the Stone Ages.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. I was just talking to a friend of mine this morning. He's been here a lot longer than John or I. And we were standing near Sugamo Station.
Is this your twin?
Where?
No.
No.
Stu.
Stewie? No. We were standing near Sugamo Station, and there was 2 payphones next to each other. And he said, you know what? When I first came here, in Harajuku or in Shibuya, there was a bank of payphones and lines, very orchestrated lines, people waiting to use the payphones because nobody had cell phones, right?
Yeah.
So everybody relied on these payphones out on the street.
Yeah.
So amazing. Look at how things have changed. And now there's 2.
No,
You find them
every now and
occasionally.
then I'll see one of the gray payphones, you know, because the gray ones they have internet landlines that you can go into the payphone. So I had America Online in the United States. And I was gonna get one of those. All right, go ahead and get one. I'll tell the story. So I used to have to go to the payphones and I would plug my computer in with the little phone line and I would download my messages from the US server by calling long distance. And that's how I got my email back in like 1999 and 2000. It was a totally different world back then. What'd you order?
What did I get? Kabocha. We had that last time.
Oh yeah, I told you Nasu is the
good.
best.
Oh, the Nasu one was the best. Okay. Do you have another 100 yen?
I don't have.
John doesn't have money. Have you guys? Does this ring familiar to any of you?
This is
I might have some.
I should have went to the bank before, honestly.
Yeah, you should have. Especially when you promised to buy me lunch.
I did not promise that.
But you inferred it.
Okay, maybe I inferred
When a
it. but I
gentleman invites another
didn't. I
gentleman
will.
out.
As soon as we'll go to the ATM, which, by the way, that's part of the story.
Okay.
Nasu.
Finally getting some food.
Yeah, this is nasu. This is vegetables. That's pumpkin,
Arigato.
kabocha. Yeah,
You know what?
and that's potato. That's a good one.
One other point, just referring to how things have changed, how times have changed. When I first got here, and I know you probably had the same issue.
Yeah.
You had to buy your own telephone landline.
Oh
you had to buy
from
it.
NTT, the
Yeah.
Hello telephone. They had
It's like
another.
70,000 yen, like
You could-
$700 to get your phone.
Yeah,
line.
you had to buy the line.
And you could
get
sell
the
it, though, to
number.
somebody
you could
else.
sell it, get your money back.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. All right.
Which ones?
Oh no, you take the nasu then if you don't want it. Whatever you want. Just give me one. Thank you, sir. Wow, that looks good. All right, show us what it looks like inside. These are called oyaki. Oh, you got the kabocha. Oh, you could have taken the nasu. Let's see.
I might just take a bite.
Yeah, It's nasu.
Oh man, this is so good.
Eggplant. I
Can you
told
get-
you.
Yeah. Well,
You want some?
I'm also starving right now, so this
Just pull it if you want it.
you can get a better idea of the color of that. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it is really nice.
Nice color.
It's all handmade.
Tastes handmade.
Yeah.
Let's get a handmade beer.
That sounds good.
So yeah, well, how about you, John?
What about me?
You feel like your feet are pretty cemented here?
Yeah. I don't have any. Well, I usually take it year by year. I don't have any plans to leave, but I mean, I own a business. I have a company here, so
Right.
I don't own any property. I don't own a car. I don't really. I always believe that the less I own, the more flexible I would be to get up and go. And
Right,
I always
right.
thought,
This guy's hat.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Living as a minimalist, you can pack up and leave the next day if you need to.
Well, you can eat on the go when you're in Sugamo. It's a different lifestyle.
You can't do that everywhere.
Well, in Japan, you shouldn't walk and eat.
Yeah, it's kind of rude. Kind of rude. But
We do
you
it.
won't be arrested. No one's gonna.
Look, I know the rule, therefore I can break the rule.
That's how it works.
I guess so.
You know the rule.
I respect the
Then break
rule, just not when I'm really hungry.
So I know that
This is
pickpocketing someone is a bad thing,
there's sort of a.
but I can do it because I know it's a bad thing.
It's a crime.
You're gonna be a good dad someday,
Hey, look,
Jonathan Dobb.
Carolyn says to find a melon pond.
Oh, we passed. We passed.
Oh, is there
Melon Pond.
one?
Back that way, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Carolyn. Very good idea. But I'd rather have something healthy first. Then
We happen to be in front of a green tea.
we can wrap it up with melon pan.
The Ochamura. Urashi no Ochamura. This is the Sugamo Shop. From the very happy tea shop is what it's called. Tea Shop Village. I guess because this is where the older people, like the Japan seniors, shop here. And this is one of the festival days. Oh, that's coming from Shorty. Shorty writes, "Hey John, now that Super Chat is available, I'd like to buy you guys a beer." On Shorty,
Thank you, Shorty.
save it for your personal time if you want. Thanks for the main channel and this Go channel, and thanks Peter for his channel. Peter, he's watching your channel.
I know Shorty's he's one of my toughest critics.
Are you?
So you owe me that beer, Shorty.
Oh no.
No, he's given me some good boost. So thank you.
Why don't you put your link in the chat? Do you have your phone?
Yeah. I'll send it right now.
If you haven't seen Peter's channel, we did a live stream, which is the first one, but he makes some edited videos about his life. Thank you, Failed Offerings, for the healthy foods. Nice. So Peter's gonna chat in his channel right now. So if you're watching the live chat, you can check it out. And he's making edited videos, and his co-star happens to be a boy named Joji. And Joji is even a cooler operator than this guy. Smooth. I think you put it in already.
I did.
Yeah. Smooth operator. So to put this live stream and to tie it up, because we often go too long. And this market is really cool. On the 4th, 14th, and 24th, Sugamo turns into kind of a festival. And because everybody is, well, not the youngest. Oh, there's some okonomiyaki. It's kind of really subdued, you know? It's really quiet and peaceful and not too crowded, and I like that. And it's a beautiful spring day today. But, okay, so Peter just chatted in there. You can see it right there. So check out his main channel. And subscribe. He needs to get 4,000 hours. You haven't monetized your channel yet, have you?
No, I just reached the 4,000 hours.
Oh, you did? Oh, congratulations. High five, yeah.
High five to all you people for signing up. Thank you. And watching. Most importantly, watching.
So tie it up. Do you see yourself here for another 20 years? I mean, do you have any plans to go back to Portland? besides visiting?
To go back to Portland, just to visit. Yeah, I don't have any plans for living anywhere else permanently at the moment. So things can change, but
How has Japan changed you? I know it's a very big topic. But is there anything that you think your life would be different if you'd stayed in the U.S.?
well, hard to say. Well, I mean, it's a hard question to answer because I don't think I would have fallen into my career had I stayed. Although I was, it's possible because I began as a voice narrator for audiobooks in America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was doing that at the tail end of before I came to Japan. As a part-time job, I just started doing it. Had just gotten into it. So it's possible, yeah, I would have
Oh,
progressed, but my career
just keep
really
talking,
hasn't.
yeah. These kids are doing.
Things really took off.
When you came to Japan,
Yeah.
so Japan
So
was the key.
definitely.
But what is it? You do your
Well,
narration in English, right? So what is
I
it
do
about
in
Japan?
Japanese, too.
Oh, you do some work
yeah.
in Japanese, but mostly in English.
Yes.
But what is it about Japan that makes it a better market for you than the United States for
Well,
voice work?
Japan is it's a big market for voice talent.
Springman.
Yeah, I mean we've got look at Japan, man. Look at all of the technology companies,
Video
and
games,
it's
anime,
just-
manga.
It's enormous. It's enormous. But that said, don't get any bright ideas about coming here and trying to unseat Peter Von God
Jeez.
because it's
He's just joking, okay? Are you?
No, I'm not joking.
Because if you say that, people are gonna call you like a narcissist and an egotistical jerk,
They know me
and
by now.
they know you by now, do they? Some people
But-
don't. The comment section is gonna go on fire from that. This is the red undie shop. No, this isn't it.
No, this is the normal.
High fashion.
Yeah, lots of lace in there.
Lots of lace. for
No,
for those that are 80
Japan
and over.
is good to a lot of foreigners here.
Yes.
I mean, there's, like I said, people find a niche, and being
Yakisoba.
a fluent speaker of English here in a country that does not speak English really well, it's a big advantage.
Just hold that thought. That's a massive. Look at it's so big. It's busting out of the plastic. Did you see that?
Yeah. But yakisoba is not very healthy. I want some,
Well, it's not very
I need
healthy,
some-
but that's $3. I've never seen a gargantuan portion of yakisoba that's
Well, why don't you
busting
take
out.
it home and freeze it?
Well, I didn't say I wanted it. I just said that's massive.
All right, I'll agree with you.
There's the
It's
red
massive.
undie show way.
Yeah.
Thank you for your gift last time. That stream, I'll put a link in the description for that stream. That was pretty fun.
I wore those pants yesterday, actually.
You did not.
I did.
Well, how would we know unless you prove it?
Well, I'm just telling you. I did.
Oh gosh.
They're comfy, and they were so cheap. It's a great shop. 500 yen.
It's pretty
for
cheap.
A decent
It's pretty
pair
cheap.
of red
What
pants.
were we talking before I so rudely interrupted you? And I
Yeah, well,
apologize.
that happens all
I,
the time.
I
doesn't it,
apologize to
folks?
those watching because
Yeah, some people get
I'm
up
very.
in
I'm,
arms.
I'm not interrupting. I'm just distracted by the food because
You're interrupting.
Okay, I'm interrupting. I apologize because I'm a very polite person and I apologize. Yeah.
You're lucky I let stuff slide off my shoulder quite easily.
Sorry, Peter Von God. The comment's gonna follow you now.
I stole that from Mr. Potter. Potter, you might be watching this later if you're not right now. I will give you credit, full credit for that.
Where credit is due. By the way, Peter, you get almost no credit for doing the title call for Only in Japan. Only in Japan. That's Peter.
Yeah, I do that. Yep,
Thank you.
yep. You're welcome.
I'm giving you the credit right now, and thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate that.
I'm a polite person. I try, better myself every day, and that's part of the life in Japan. As I was saying in a live stream earlier, you don't really think so much about yourself. Although when we're doing these live streams, we might get up a little bit for entertainment, but we're pretty much nice guys, and I think. Well, that's not good to say it about yourself. Can you call me a nice guy?
I'm pretty much a nice guy. Oh wait. You're pretty.
Well, I
much
don't want to
nice-
say I am because that sounds very
Yeah,
self-centered.
John's a good guy. Yeah, we're both good guys. And actually, and like you're saying, I think where you're going with this, by being a good guy, look at his smiley face. See, I like to find
Oh.
smiley faces wherever I
See,
go.
you just interrupted that train of thought. So you're.
Well, how can you not interrupt?
That's not a smiley
It's a
face.
smiley
That's
face.
that's an electrical outlet.
But it's a smile. It's smiling at us.
That's true. It looks like he's popping over something and looking at us. Yeah.
So,
give me a sec.
but yeah, if you're a good person in this country, it pays benefits. You know?
Does it?
Yeah, of course.
Friends with benefits, kind of benefits, or
Those get
What are you
factored
not-
in occasionally.
you know.
But yeah.
You're not wrong. I think, as I was saying in an earlier stream, one of the things that changed me was I don't think about myself as much as I think more about the community. I think more about the people around me. It's like when you go out to drink, you're not looking at your own glass. I'm looking at other people's glasses to see if they're full, if I should be refilling it, or if
Right.
I'm always worried about other people.
Sure.
And
sure. Oh, there's tons of takeaways
right.
from this culture.
So
Tons.
those are the
we
good
can-
things.
that we can apply to our.
The bad thing is that
our lives elsewhere.
I've become somewhat inwardly shy because the people around me are really shy, and that rubs off on me. You
Yeah.
kind of the culture around you. That's why the friends that you hang out with will become a part of who you are, and the people here, because we've been here for so long, that a lot has rubbed off.
Yeah.
Like
Like, for example,
you're not wearing a hat today.
I've got it in my backpack,
Okay,
but it's just such a nice day.
it is a nice day.
It's a beautiful day. It's
a
like
very beautiful
21 degrees today.
It is.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
We've been putting up with this cold weather.
What is
for a
this,
long time.
sponges?
So it's a good.
These are sponges
Use scrub pads.
from America. It says it's from America. Oh, takoyaki.
Yeah. Still looking for that food, John.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, this is where we started.
yeah.
This is where we started the
Well,
live stream.
somebody wanted to buy us melon pan.
Oh, right. That was Caroline. Okay, where is it?
Yeah, I think we passed.
Wasn't it in the front? No?
It's a
I think it was this way, no? And Peter's looking for the melon pan.
Yeah, I think it might be. It may be further up the road here.
I think so.
On the.
Yeah. So this is the main street in Sugamo. This is one of Peter's favorite places to meet
Yeah, what's not to love about elderly
ladies.
folks?
Yeah. No, I love this place because it retains some of that traditional charm, that history. I feel like I'm inside of a museum sometimes. That's $8 for that. Slightly creepy. Just slightly creepy. Oh, Peter's asking for the melon pan. Gomenasai. Did you find it?
We passed it already, so we got to go back that way.
All right, we're back this way, and then we're gonna end the live stream. We're at 30 minutes already.
Okay. So let's go get our melon pan and also beer. We got to get. We should do that.
There's a lot
after
of stuff we
find
gotta get.
Find a restaurant that has good beer.
We gotta organize this in advance.
So.
But this is such a big topic. You could rattle on about this for a day.
Right. Yeah,
So Japan has changed. You said you probably would be the same kind. I would not be the same person if I didn't move to Japan. I'd be a completely different type of person.
to be living in your parents' basement, rocking back and forth.
That's what I do here now. Besides living with my parents because they live in the U.S. But
Right.
I think, yeah, pretty much. I think
Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day.
when I was in when I moved away from home, I did it for university, and I remember it was 1992 when I went to Ohio State University.
Yeah.
My dad dropped me off, and he said bye-bye, and he got back in the car and drove back 8 hours towards the coast.
Wow.
And it was that moment like where I'm alone. I guess that's when I became a man. We're like, oh my God, there's no going back from this. It's either sink or swim.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's the one thing I liked about going to university. It's so far away from home because you have to really try harder. There's no place to fall back on. You fall back on yourself.
Well, when you came to Japan, you didn't know anybody, right?
I didn't know. Yeah, nobody.
Same here. I didn't know a soul. So it was.
You didn't have any of your dad's buddies from the.
Well, no. Well, I like I said, I met them when I came here, but they were not. I didn't know them prior to coming to Tokyo. So.
You're looking for the Meronpan, right?
Yep, it's up here on the left.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know Seoul, and it was pretty. My first few days were pretty lonely. I had a job, so I had coworkers, but they didn't. So it just depends. Some of them, I guess, it was an English school, and the teacher before me was fired. So it was a really bad situation I was walking into, and I guess I had to build the trust and earn the respect in the office. So I could do that, but it took a long time. So the first couple of weeks were pretty lonely. But
you quickly make friends with other teachers.
Well, that's the thing, right? I didn't. This is the thing I think a lot of expats, especially English teachers, when they come in and you're in a town like I was, where there weren't a lot of options. I was in Okazaki, which is a suburb of Nagoya. I think there were 6 foreigners living in that city. So your first, and without speaking Japanese, your first, the first friends you usually make are the other foreigners.
Right.
And I'd say,
many.
yeah, and I would say of those few foreigners, most of them, they really had not a lot of nice stuff to say about Japan. They were kind of negative about it because Japan is not a place like their home country, and they were upset with the differences. So they couldn't assimilate.
Right.
Basically because they couldn't speak the language. So the people that I hung out with were people who did not like Japan, and that negativity sort of weighed down on me. I'm surprised I'm still here, because if you get mixed up with people who don't like the place that they're living,
Right.
again, like the friends will make up and rub off on you, and you'll become the kind of person that you're hanging out with.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
the
we all
English teacher scene
experience-
is not always a positive scene.
Right.
You never did English teaching.
I did. First got here, yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of the gateway in.
Yeah. But I quickly phased it out.
Stepped in it, huh?
Whatever that was, I'm not sure. The melon pond shop is up here on the left, I believe. I said red, but actually I think it's a black storefront. Wish
don't
we had
see it.
rollerblades on.
Yeah. Look at these nice kimonos.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, that's a nice box on the obi. Okay, I think I see it up here. Keep going. We got half a block to go. It's up there.
Traffic jam.
I think, John, we're starting to get an image with these live streams that you and I are doing at the Grandma's Harajuku. We got to change this up and go to like the real Harajuku, where there's some people closer
I've been there.
to
I'm
our
not a
age.
big fan. That's not our age. That's the 20 years younger than our
Well, I
age.
said closer. Right now, there's like 100 years
That's true.
spread.
There's 100 years of red. Well, Harajuku is not one of my favorite places. Takeshadori is definitely a void. I gotta watch where you step. There's people pulling carts.
Okay, we're just up here on the left. We
Oh, you
found
see it?
The Oasis.
This is where we turned around.
I know, we just missed it.
So we had to go all the way back to get Meronpan. So Caroline, thank you. We had to work for it. We had to really work for it. Where is it? Oh, it's right there.
Let's go.
All right, there it is.
I got stuff to do. And by the way, I think, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that I'm going to do a live stream later with Joji. With my
Oh,
son.
okay. Yeah. So live stream alert, Peter will
Right.
be on in a few hours.
Probably, yeah. So because today is White Day,
Oh, that's right.
and Joji's going to bring some chocolates to his little lady friend. that
No
lives
way.
in the
He's got a
neighborhood.
lady friend?
Well, she's a friend, but she brought him chocolate on Valentine's Day.
It's
So
revenge. I
he's-
told you, right?
He's
It's
got
revenge.
Here's the melon pond shop.
Oh, that looks so good.
Ooh,
Look
the
at
ice
that.
cream looks good too, but I need something healthy. Okay, let's go choose one.
Yeah, we can share one.
Let's go.
All right.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
I can't.
I got money.
Hold on. I got lens caps and stuff. Sorry.
See if you can barter it.
I'll trade you my. It's love.
Ask
We got apple pie too.
ask our donor what
Oh,
she
they
would
got
like us to
cinnamon.
get.
Anything in particular? Sweet potato. いいね。
一番人気メロンパンは何ですか？普通。
東京メロンパン。
なるほど。 So this is the most popular.
Let's go for cinnamon.
Cinnamon sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
I've never had that before.
Oh,
We have matcha, kocha, and ichigo.
Just cinnamon.
Caramel. It does have caramel. You said healthy, so
Well,
cinnamon's sort of healthier. There's green tea, melon pan. Melon pan with ice cream would be good. Wow, they have like melon pan sliced. It's like a loaf of bread, but it's melon pan.
280円じゃない？あ、間違えました。Okay, すみません。はい。
Are you getting an apple pie?
No, I was looking at the price. I thought it was 280 for
This
this.
one's a custard pie. I like these.
失礼いたします。
はい。どうも。
ありがとうございます。
Premia.
Those are so good. That ice cream.
This is crepe ですか？これ。
クッキーです。
あ、クッキー？
クッキーになってます。
おー、また来るよ。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Yeah, there it is right there. Cremia.
Here's our nicely packaged melon pan.
Thank you,
Cinnamon
Caroline.
melon pan.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Is it steaming hot?
It's room temperature.
Piping? Ah.
Room temperature.
I like it when it's right out of the oven. Let's see that. Not bad. You're gonna eat it?
Now we're gonna eat it a little later.
Okay.
I would like, for the 1000th time, find some real food. I'm hungry and I want some
Okay. All right. You're the man.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
How often do you come to this area? Seriously.
Along this street, not very often, but I go to Sugamo quite often.
Yeah.
And I go to a gym there.
You go to a gym? You work out? It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like a skeleton out there. Skeletor.
Right.
Lex. He's getting angry.
Yeah.
Look at the steam coming off. Nice.
So, but yeah, there's some on the outside of this area. Actually, I'm going to explore a little bit with my own channel.
I think that would be really good because you live on the north part of Tokyo. I'm not gonna say where exactly, but this
Yeah,
area
thanks.
has a lot more history and culture
Right.
than the lower side. I think I'd love to see that on the PVG channel.
Yeah, I'll do
some
something.
more.
I'll do something. I found out about what supposedly is the best patisserie in Japan.
Yay!
And it's right here in Sugamo.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Michelin starred, but it's supposed to be tops of a patisserie bakery type place near the station. So I'm gonna explore that and bring that to you all.
You know, there's a lot of really good restaurants. They're not in the touristy places like Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ginza. They're actually outside, and that's where you have a lot more authentic.
Well, they've been around for
yeah,
such a long time, and
like-
they've had years to perfect their
Exactly.
their
In fact,
meals.
that place that has the first Michelin star ramen shop is in this area, right?
That's right. It's
yeah.
right near
The first Michelin shop
yeah.
is not in one of those touristy areas, but it's right here where all the grandma are. They got a Michelin star, and this place too. They got a Michelin star
This is, I think, where
a
I
few
wanna
years
eat.
ago. And there's an interesting story about that. That because after they got the Michelin star, the restaurant got so popular that the neighbors, because it's a quiet neighborhood, the neighbors got so angry at the owner because he was attracting so much traffic. So what he did was, you know the system now? I haven't
Ticket
been there.
system?
Yeah, he has a
Timed?
ticket system. So instead of waiting in line there, he'll give you a ticket to come back at a certain time. It's like a Sadie-ken, like to save your place.
Right,
And the
right.
system works a lot better, so the neighborhood isn't quieter. And to be honest, I mean, popular ramen places always have a long line. That's how you know it's popular.
Yep.
But if you
Yeah,
don't have
and I
the long
avoid
line,
those.
yeah, I
I'm just gonna
avoid
wait
those
in
too.
line.
I don't want to wait in line for like a 3-minute meal. Wait for 2 hours for a 3-minute meal.
Yeah.
Doesn't make that much sense.
So, I think it's time for John Dobb
It's my name.
to stop talking and to thank all of you for tuning in and for Peter Von Gom to get some food in his stomach.
It's good. It's a good plan. So we're gonna go get a drink or whatever.
Yeah.
Take care of this guy.
Yes, please.
Yes, and you take care of him too. His channel is in the description. He needs more love there. Although you do have Shorty, who is
Yeah, thank you, Shorty.
quite a little bit
I
critical.
got lots of love coming to the channel, so I appreciate your help, everybody.
Yeah.
And I'll do my best to bring you. Let's stop around here. This looks like a good shop.
Bring you content that doesn't stink.
Yeah.
You try your best.
Yeah, I will continue to put out stuff as often as I can. And now that the channel's monetized, you guys will get some annoying.
You can
advertising.
now you can super chat this dude now finally,
Oh yeah.
right? He was not able to receive any support for his channel and all of his efforts. Sometimes you would spend like a week on your videos. He would edit some of his stuff, and it would only get a couple of hundred views. That's not really good.
Right.
It's really hard to start a YouTube channel, I think. So let's
Yeah, well,
come
you've
over here.
helped. You've
Yeah.
helped me a lot, so and I appreciate
Feed
that.
Gom is now a trending tag.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Feed Gom.
We're about 3 hours past due from when I need to have food
That's
in my
true.
system.
All right, well, let's take care.
So-
Let's take care of that, everybody.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks
He
for
thanks
all of your
you.
stuff, your
He
chats,
thanks
and
you.
we can have a
I
beer.
thank you. We're gonna get something
Yeah.
and take care of this guy. So thanks everybody for joining us. We're still here after 20 years. We'll probably
Yes.
still be here in another 20 years. We're
If
both very established,
all goes properly,
very
yes.
established dudes in this culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody, and yeah, hopefully I will be doing a brief
Live stream. His channel
White Day live stream a little later with my son. So
Georgie.
yeah.
is the man. I'm gonna leave the last 20 seconds of a steaming pile of soba. Yakisoba, that is. Enjoy. Thanks, everybody. Take care.